Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Serious Strategy Gamer, and we're returning to Command, where we are playing as NATO in war against the Russians. So, before we dive into the episode, I thought it might be a good opportunity to look at our scoring here a little bit. We are currently at an average score, as the game so beautifully informs us. But most importantly here, the losses are an interesting feature, I think. So let's look at our losses first. We've lost 3 Raptors, very modern aircraft. We've lost another 6, 7 F-16s. So that's a hefty loss. I mean, 7 F-16s is hefty. Another Eurofighter Typhoon from the British. That one we lost on the ground. We lost an Ally Berkey class destroyer, 300 men at sea. We lost a couple of MiG-29s, 8 or so, mostly from the Polish Air Force. And we've lost a couple of ships here. Those were lost in port, so I'm kind of not going to count them. But we also lost a large number here of bridges and so on, and raid installations. So these are very hefty losses. But on the other hand, what have the Russians lost? They have lost a staggering amount of aircraft, and I'm not even sure I remember shooting down that many. So they've lost over 34 Su-24s, 38 actually if we do count these ones as well, 15 Su-27s, a couple of helicopters here, so these are quite a number of losses that they have suffered from, so that I think we want to keep up. Excuse me. One of the big issues is down here in Königsberg or Kaliningrad. I think what we want to do is send up over F-16s over here, maybe engage these Su-27s. Before we do that, we want to drop as low as possible. And I think that's going to be fine. On cruise speed, that's going to be fine as well. So yeah, let's drop down here. Let's engage these guys. Reason why we do want to do that from very low altitude is because they might engage us with their air-to-air weapons, sorry, with the ground-to-air weapons. So we want to keep below the radar horizon of all of these defensive installations down there. We also have a couple of Eurofighter Typhoons, who've just flown in all the way from the UK towards over here. So about, 2-hour flight or so, coming to Estonia. They are around here. I would very much like to loosen all of their AIM-120s, all of their air-to-air missiles, and engage a couple of units down here, and then only bring them towards this base. But we do have to wait for these guys here to break up a little before we can really do this. I think it's going to be fine if we just loiter around over there, and that should be okay. Right, we've also disengaged with Birdsong, number 7 over here, which is an F-16 that just came in here to shoot down a couple of helicopters. They were approximately, very likely, about to attack this submarine over here. I think these guys are coming down. I'm not sure why this was spotted. But something did spot it, so we don't exactly know. But yeah, these guys here can return home now. And I think it's fine for you to get to low altitude, or even a little bit higher than that. I don't see any engagements. Oh, I actually should. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, did have to turn the volume down. Right, so you guys, I think, you know what, let's bring you back to your station for Bornholm, so you know what, you can just go there, sort of independently. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, very nice. You guys are coming in, you're dropping down in altitude, that's lovely to see. I think these guys here can be launched from an altitude of 200 feet above ground level. So that's fine, you know what, I do want to bring you down to that altitude then. Just be as low as possible. You're flying in here, and then we're going to launch a lot of missiles at these guys, hoping to shoot them down as such. These F-15s might potentially be able to engage these Su-27s, that's okay. These Eurofighters here, maybe if these Su-35s do come down a little bit, then we might be able to engage this group of 3. We have 4 Eurofighters here. We've got another 3 or so down here, but they are being only reloaded. One of them is going to be ready in 6 minutes. So maybe that's useful. There's also a group of F-16s down there. We do have quite a couple of Eurofighters and such also in Rostock Lager Airport. We certainly could move them up closer, but for now I think we are going to be fine. You have what? You could stay over this area for 3 hours. You know what? Let's actually launch one group of you then, so that we have a couple of aircraft in reserves. I also think that if we do manage to shoot these guys down, they will probably launch another group from over here. So it might be useful just to circle them in and out a little bit. Actually, I should check whether, you guys here, can you all be on sort of a quick turnaround pattern? If possible at all. So yeah, if they are below 4 hours flight time, that would be a 30-minute turnaround time, and that would be pretty nice. Right, so you guys, I think we can accelerate time here a little bit, just at least to a factor of 2. So yeah, we could now engage them. I think they are coming in to engage these aircrafts probably. Yeah, they are on military speed at the very least, so let's get our F-15s here to be on cruise speed. I think we will see these guys diverting a little bit towards the north. And we're going to drive at them as aggressively as possible. And then I want to allocate a couple of weapons here. And I think it's fine if we allocate 2 to each first. And then we're going to allocate once they... Oh, no. Once they are a little bit closer, we're going to launch another missile just after that, so that the first 2 missiles aren't causing them to break off contact, maybe divert a little bit, and then the next ones will hopefully be very helpful in that regard. You know what, you guys, can you come up over there? I think I'd also like you to drop down to at least to low altitude here. What's happening over here? Are you turning in towards us? You might be. No one else is really doing that though. Well, that'd be great. Maybe these guys. Yeah, look at that. They are definitely trying to intercept us. Well, I would like these guys up there to intercept. But not these guys down here, basically. That's a very, very fine line to be walking. Okay. You here, can you turn on your radar installations, please? That means we are launching these missiles now. There is the second flight. Okay, they've launched their missiles as well. That's okay, I believe. They're coming in towards us. These missiles are flying about. We do definitely want to keep going this way. They are using their fire control radar, so I think that's going to be okay. Let's fire one more missile on each of you. Yeah, so we've got 3 missiles for each of these guys in the air now. Oh, and we just detected something. Potentially some aircraft somewhere. Okay, you need to come up over there. 2 more aircrafts? Yeah, they are over here. Let's mark them as hostile. I think they are. Let's keep an eye on the developing situation down here. So our missiles are just passing by their missiles, as both of our missiles are coming towards the enemy. This guy is already turning around, so I would expect his missile to be veering off course over here. Yeah, and there we go. Come on, our guys, stop. Our guys must not at all evade. Our guys must keep on pointing this direction. Otherwise, our missiles will lose their target lock, and that's a problem. Well, they are doing fine for now. Nice, good hit there. And we've got 4 missiles coming in towards this guy, but we've lost target acquisition over there. Come on, why are you not turning? You're engaged offensive. You're not supposed to evade. Come on. Okay, what are you doing? Okay, this missile might be hunting them. Yeah, it is. Ah, but it did miss. Okay. Another weapon. We do have 2 more missiles. Let's fire off both of them. He's firing another missile, or a group of 2 actually. But that's alright. Close and resume. Yeah, but that's alright because, again, we're doing pretty much the same thing. We don't have more missiles though, so... That's alright, don't fret it. We've shot down one of the aircraft at the very least. So that I think is good. Raptor has landed. More missiles being spotted down here. That's at least 4 missiles in the air. I don't think he has anything else. And he's going to turn around very soon. And hopefully that'll mean his missiles are going to miss. Yeah, there he goes. These missiles should self-destruct now. Or at the very least very soon. Yeah, 2 missiles been lost. The other 2 are still going, so they might be something else. They might be self-see... dear God. Ah, damn it. Okay, we lost an aircraft. He has lost 2 aircraft now, but he's still got a missile in the air. Okay, that's honestly not a very good trade. Ooh, do keep low. Okay, you guys need to come in low. Your airbase is over here, I believe. Yeah, Lask. No, sorry, Lask. This one is Lask? Yeah. Okay. Right, let's bring you in low, that's fine, and you're going to fly over there. We've got these 2 Raptors here. We've just launched the Eurofighters from over here. Let's bring them close to this airbase. That should be okay. And by the way, I think these guys here, what we can probably do is refuel manually from these guys here. Yeah, and the reason we want to do that is I actually sent these guys out without carefully checking, but these guys only have a Druk layout, so they can't actually refuel most of our aircraft. So we're gonna have to be quite careful about that. How are our Eurofighters up here doing? Actually pretty fine. So what I suppose what we could do is we could go to military speed and try to catch these guys because they seem to be unaware of us. So that's relatively interesting, isn't it? Also got a couple of aircraft over here. Still not sure what these guys are with this weird 12,000 feet altitude. All of these guys are streaming down. You here, we can probably loiter. Everything else up here is okay. We've got a group of ships over there. You're coming in towards the tankers, that's okay, and I think after that I'd like you to be over there or somewhere. Right. Down here, I don't think there are any aircrafts here, that's okay. Rammstein, we've got a couple of F-22s. No need to launch them right now. And over here we've got a large number of things. What are you? You are the OCM, yeah, we don't need that now. You're returning home at a decent speed. Well, a 1 to 2 loss ratio isn't the greatest. It's not the worst either. Okay, let's come in this way. Very afraid to engage these guys though. You're coming up all sort of normal speed-ish. Could come up over here. It would be rather interesting with all of these missiles and air systems. New contact. I think it's probably these 2 aircrafts down here launching on there. Yeah. So that's a replacement for the 2 aircraft that we just shot down. And we hope that we can continue draining them. They don't have that many aircrafts over here. We had a contact report on the airfield that at some point said it was about 15 or so aircraft. So if we can continue to shoot them down, that would definitely do us very good. Okay, could we actually squeeze you in? And with these 4 F-15s and these 4 Eurofighters, engage the lot of you. I don't think that's a favorable engagement still. One more Eurofighter ready at that air base up there. You're coming in over there. You are... Well, if we brought you and you, that'd be 28 missiles. We could do a lot of damage with you. Would it be enough though? Okay, so these guys are turning south. That's okay. Could bring in you guys. Why are you turning around? Let's go to a low altitude here. Okay, so we've got a couple of units potentially engaging us down here. Up here, rather. And if these guys were to run away and we'd be simply engaging this... Is this a single unit or 2? It's a single unit. But I think we can handle 3 aircraft in sort of our airspace. And I think these guys can be launched also from 200 feet. So that's actually the altitude that we might want to go for. Yeah, so let's try to engage them there. You guys are flying. I think these guys here are focused on us. I think this guy here is trying to intercept us for whatever good it will do to him. New contacts? Potentially up over here as well. Yeah. Don't know exactly what they are. Group of 2 always indicates fighters, but it's only a rough estimate. Okay, you guys, can you come in a little bit more on that southerly path over here? I would not like to be engaged by you. Got these F-22s. Where are Eurofighters? They are over here. Let's see about that. Right, and over here, this looks kind of promising. This looks almost as if this Su-35 is going to engage us. Or is trying to intercept us. Okay, so let's allocate a couple of weapons here. We've got 3 targets. Let's allocate 2 missiles each. And then once we turn on our radar, I think we're going to be alright. Yeah, you're definitely on an intercept course. These guys we might not be able to engage at this distance yet. I think we are relatively safe from any ground interference at the altitude that we are currently in. Can probably turn a little bit like that way. Yeah, this guy is definitely trying to intercept us. You just saw the change that he was going a little bit more on a northerly course as well. Would we be able to intercept them? So they are flying at 480. Our missiles are running at what? Our missiles are running at 2,500. So that's about a fifth of their range. Our range is 60 miles, so they, unless they can make, so yeah, 48 seems to be sort of the magic number. If they were to run away from us straight, which of course they won't be. 48? Okay, you know what? I think it's fine. There we go. Lots of missiles being launched. He's definitely going to launch in turn. He's gonna launch pretty much all of his weapons. We don't know what he's carrying exactly. They might be self-guided. Okay, you know what? I think another weapon on you is well warranted. So many more missiles. Jesus. How many missiles does this guy have? Helicopter from Saxon. He's firing 6 missiles or more. Well, on the plus side, this must be all of his missiles. Come on, hit. And I think these are fire and forget weapons, which means it doesn't really matter whether... More missiles. More missiles still. From this guy down here, all the way down here? Interesting. Well, I don't think it's within our range. Really. Okay, this might hit, but this is not looking good. We've got 4 aircraft. 6 missiles, 6 chances to hit us. Come on. Come on. Damn it. Okay, we are launching now. One of them missed. Okay, these Eurofighters are dodging missile after missile. So that's very good, but not too sure it's going to be that useful. Or whether that's going to be that sustainable, rather. I'm fairly sure this guy has expended all of his ammo. These guys, we might be able to do something about them. Nice. Not so nice. Not a good trade. So many missiles, man. What a fight, man. Yeah, so these guys are now launching as well. We've launched 4 missiles at this guy. Okay, let's try to run away. There are a couple of missiles coming this way. 4 missiles coming streaming towards us. We've lost a single aircraft for now, which is already a very bad result, but you know what? I think we can probably try to run away straight from these missiles. But you're already engaged defensively, so that's an issue. So 1-on-1 ratio would not be good for us, and it doesn't look like we'll be able to keep that up. I think these 2 missiles at the very least might be coming towards us in a very, very bad way. Okay, these guys are now turning north. I'm not sure whether these guys here will update their flight path. MRM overshooting its target, so these guys here are definitively missing. These guys here might come in yet. Okay, 2 missiles have run out of fuel, it seems. Okay, this one is missing as well. Can I get the air sensors on this guy? Yeah, it's also failing to do what it needs to do. Over here, maybe we're gonna get shut down. Yeah, we are. On the other hand, there are still 2 missiles very, very close to us. And he's launched more. as is to be expected. Oh my, oh my. Oh my, oh my. I had more missiles in the air. Okay, that was a mistake. That was a stupid, stupid mistake. Okay, you guys are fine now. Can I get you to run away as fast as possible? Is that even viable? No, it's not viable to outrun them. But if you are very low, if you're on a minimum altitude, who are you? Oh, I didn't pay attention at all. Okay, you know what? If it's like that, can I get you here to turn around and launch at least 2 missiles against this gentleman here, and maybe another one at this one. You at this one. That's okay. Sensors, radar, yes please. And altitude, sort of minimum altitude. Okay, that should be okay. Over here everything is fine. Yeah, and you need to come home. Fastly. Late, Chav. Okay, missiles being launched at our guy down here. We, on the other hand, are launching as well. Don't see any AA being launched at us in turn. This guy here. Hopefully he'll be interrupted, but I don't see that happening now. Going after bonus speed. Try to gain a little bit of time. This missile needs to interrupt this guy, just so we can reduce his probability of hitting there. You aren't doing that great, but maybe you're gonna shake these missiles. I don't know, man. I really don't. Okay, you are loitering over there. Yeah, and I think his missiles are coming in faster than ours. Anti-air missile is also doing okay. You've dropped down very fastly, that's okay too. But he needs to see this missile and start doing defensive maneuvers. There's a missile running out of steam. Good. There's one left. Don't know its speed, which is funny because we see it on the radar. Well, not a good rate all in all. Just 2 aircrafts lost. Just 2 aircraft destroyed for 1 lost. And this here down here, just look at that. If these missiles reach that guy, he'll be toast. But if this missile does reach him, he'll need to break off, and these missiles will lose their target lock. So we also have this little engagement up here with another Su-27. He's just trying to run away from that now. Does he see that? Come on, you need to see it and break off. Just turn away. Just turn away, my friend. Or be destroyed. That flanker up there has been destroyed. Yeah, good. Let's turn around to the south here. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Nice! Very good. Excellent result. Good stuff. You can go back to high altitude, please. Sensors, we're going to turn off your radar so that you can make use of your stealth features, and cruise speed is absolutely and perfectly fine. And you here don't need to do anything like this anymore. We can actually turn off your sensors, please. And you can just return to base, please. Eurofighters are coming up there. Eurofighters should be coming down here. That's okay. Very lovely. F-15s, not much to do for you. Could try to intercept a couple of these back units there. not necessarily required. You are coming in home. That's okay, you have one missile left. You don't need to go afterburner, you can simply go cruise speed. That should be perfectly fine. Right, and then you do have enough capabilities to come home. Good. Oh my, oh my. How about over here with the aircraft? How long does it take? 34 minutes till we are fixing that, so that's okay. These Raptors still have 9 missiles left, so that I think is appreciated. And down here in Lask we might be launching another group of F-16s. You know what, I think it's fine to launch one group of F-16s. Try to complete their depletion of Su-27s. I think they're very likely to launch another group of 2 just to keep up their air priority, air... Ooh, we do know what this is now. Fulcrum C. Interesting. Right, so these guys do need to land, which I think they are doing very soon. Let's bring them back to base. You are increasing in altitude. That's not necessarily what I would want. Let's keep you at 1,000 feet. So, and then you're going to come into the airbase, and that should be fine and lovely. Couple of aircraft down here. Oh, these are fences. They're probably waiting for us to turn on one of our radar installations, which we are not doing right now, and which I don't think we should be doing. Couple of support crafts, a lot of aircraft over here. Not sure what they are. Doesn't look friendly though. So these guys are coming home. Yeah, they are. Well, we could come closer here. On the other hand, this anti-air installations do have a significant range, pretty much covering all of Latvia. Very beautiful country, by the way. This single aircraft is heading home. You guys are refueling, are you? Oh no, you're 6 miles away from the tanker still. That's okay. And we've got these Eurofighters coming in as well. Good. Okay, so I think this is a very good place to put in a cut and say thank you very much for watching, guys. And I do see you guys next time. Do let me know whether you think I was a little bit too aggressive over here in pushing this. But I do think we need to deplete their capabilities a little bit. On the other hand, this is really our forward base, and our aircrafts over here are extremely valuable for pretty much everything that we do need to do. So, yeah. Let me know your thoughts. Goodbye, guys.